Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So what I found here is that, last week we had such a big climatic action and market sold off and left a pin bar, but it didn't take actually the low. It found the support and aggressive buyers kicked in around 1.0767. The market managed to recover, and it has also confirmed the rejection again of this lower trend line, which is a pretty good sign for the further upside development. So the upside scenario and the market to go towards the 1.0840 and 1.0870 is likely to develop, but in case of some bigger drop, for example, and let's say the secondary scenario, alternate scenario, markets really go aggressively through this low at 1.0765 and hold below, then we can even see lower prices. But for this point at this stage, the upside scenario is likely to develop based on my view. Gold, we can also see here that there is a breakout of the very well-defined downside channel. That breakout happened last week, and we actually had some push initiation here from buyers. So market then pulled back, and then we had this news, and then this climatic bar, and then the market tried to recover. So for now, we're basically building the more like a contraction, rising lows and falling highs, so lower highs and higher lows. So kind of building contraction here. This will probably require some time to build further this contraction and then watch for the kind of breakout mode. In case of the upside breakout after the contraction and breakout of 1922, and if we can hold above, that will be a good sign for the retest of 1946 and maybe even to go all the way to 1970 mark. In case of the bigger drop, and let's say after consolidation, if the market will decide to take the low at 1903 and so on, hold below, then there is a still chance for the retest of this low at 1885. So this is alternate scenario in case of the breakout of the swing low and this trend line and the hold below. So for now, upside scenario after consolidation will be preferable, but depend on the situation and how the market will unfold. We will see how the things will go. In terms of the crude oil, we have lots of tails here. You can see on the hourly time frame. This happened on the news, a quite aggressive reversal. We also had a couple of pin bars here, so this might be some bottoming action that we're building on a crude oil. And if you go here and place a trend line, you will find out that we actually now we're very close to this trend line, and that market is building kind of contraction consolidation around this trend line. So we can see here that we're building this contraction. So it will be very very good confirmation if market can actually break this area, hold above or so. So that will be a pretty good sign for the further rally into, towards the 82.14 and maybe even towards all the way towards the 84.60 mark. You can also see here that market started to contract overall. You can also see from this low here, and we are about here to hold, and we're just accepting this trend line and building some tight consolidation after this more like a V-shaped reversal in the background. Of course, alternative scenario will be if market will go very aggressively and clear this tail, and that will be a sign for some downside prices and for the further lower lower move, towards the 78 or even lower. But for now, the upside scenario is likely to develop. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, we still have this quite a heavy consolidation. So we'll find out this consolidation here in a very, in the area around 25,900 mark. And I would like to see the clear breakout continuation. For example, for the downside, if we can clear 25,000 mark or 25,100 mark and hold below, then we can even see lower prices towards the next important pivot levels. And we have that at 24,700 and then all the way at 20,000 mark. In case of the upside breakout, I would like to see the break of 26,900 and hold above. Then that can be a sign for retest of 27,600 and 28,000 mark. That will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always and speak to you from tomorrow morning.